back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but this doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the man, it's so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So, it's mama too. This dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. First pitch moments away, and starting in this one, Luis Ortiz. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. Line drive.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him a ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away.
Come on, bro. That's fucking right there.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The fuck, man?
And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And now the count is even. That one almost got him. That one misses.
What? Come on.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
The other way, and lines out to third.
That's a big first out of the inning, and he showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That one inside. Look out.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And ball 4 to aboard.
2 walks in the first.
This shit crazy.
Cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball could be 2. To Crawford for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. Ortiz back to work. Over to first, and quickly one away in the second. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And a foul ball. Arozarena getting a start in left, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Cuba. Second inning here, no score. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This
lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is
pop up. That's because he's jamming me up. I see what he's doing.
You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singing these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's one down. Here's Lane Thomas now. First pitch, not close. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. Now 1 miss.
Yo, come on. I'm supposed to be to the fucking.
That's ball 4. Trying another fastball.
Straight for ball 4.
Man at first with 1 gone. Daniel Schneemann. Now runner takes off. This one in the dirt. And now a man in a scoring position. Safe at second with a stolen base. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's the ball.
How the fuck? I couldn't even
And the
go.
go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And right back to the mound. Safe at first as they can't make the
Yo,
play.
what the fuck? Just I'll play with this fucking
One out. Digging in is the switch hitting
bro.
outfielder. On help. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike.
Oh, that's my
No
fault.
throw. He's in there safely. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit. 1 run in already. Here's the throw to the plate. In there safely.
My fault.
Gets him him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. 2 down, nobody on.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Draws the walk.
What? Come on.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Another walk? This nigga walking hella people.
Pass.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a high fly ball left field. A Rosarena after it. And that will end the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Dylan Moore. And a pitch. Check swing, and he went.
This shit's crazy. I'm going all the way through. I ain't trying to check.
Shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch for the out.
Fuck.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Tellez got to get out the
He's
whistle.
got 4 strikeouts now. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic
Canzoni.
Dominic Canzone.
Quan sprinting after it. Can't get there. This one lands
Get the
foul.
fuck. Come on with the bullshit.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. And that one almost got him.
Yeah, he walking hella people.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
He walking hella people.
So the foul ball makes it 1-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man at first. Carlos Santana, runner on the go. Pulls out one foul. And here it comes. Runner goes again. Pitches low.
Come on, man.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd. And there's the ball. On the ground, right side. Polanco.
Yo, why am I? This shit crazy.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Here's your 1. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from 3rd to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 3-0.
This is bullshit.
He was able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike, but he's back. Now a fly ball to right center. Canzone brings it in. And there's one down. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 4. Here comes Clay Thomas. Tap foul at the plate. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to.
There goes the runner. And first offering is fouled off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, it doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Angel Martinez. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That one is absolutely belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Yo, what the fuck me up with my defense, dog? We got fucking trash defense in this fucking.
You gotta make them pay.
Naylor stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one misses, and the count's even at 2. That's down and in.
Come on, that's bullshit.
And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez should have this one. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it.
All right, we got to start hitting the ball now.
Back now at Progressive Field. On to the 4th. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
Look,
He swings and fouls one off. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off.
Nothing but pop-ups.
Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Got him swinging. Digging in, Luke Raley. He's over.
Come on, Luke. Hit it over the fence.
That one ripped. Martinez.
Look, no, fuck, that's a perfect. Come on, bro.
2 down.
All right, Cal.
And the batter now, Cal Raleigh.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself.
Why that shit keep freezing, though?
He did everything right.
Zips it across.
It's freezing like a motherfucker.
Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Gabriel Arias. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. And a strike. Swing and a ground ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard.
Yeah, what the fuck? Take the ball.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, but a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one pitcher hit the air right field. That one.
He just said he was tired. That's my fault. I got nothing but fucking tired pitches, man.
He flexes his power with that swing.
I got nothing but tired pitches. Nothing but tired pitches. Let's go with him. He can't come in. Well, these motherfuckers tired.
It's 8-0. Troy Taylor into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ball 1 low. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And another ball.
Yo, I'm pitching it up, and that shit going with one of them.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs. So digging in, Kyle Manzardo. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That's his 2nd hit of the day. The throw in. Safe there, and we've got runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 away. Daniel Steeman digs into the Guardians. Popped up to the left.
Yo, how long ago I ain't fucking playing? That my pitcher's still this dead.
Nabs it, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Cindy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, "Where in the world are
every
you
time
going?"
to,
But
yo,
overall, I'd say I kept it.
that's why I don't want to play in this league.
One up, one down.
These niggas is not hitting the ball like they hit head to head. What the fuck?
Struck out swinging last time.
There we go. Let's get a hit, man.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Let's go. Starts there. Let's go.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there.
There we
Nice
go.
job
Pop
staying
up,
back
pop
and letting the
up,
ball
pop
go
up,
deep.
Yeah,
man.
you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
More. At the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils
Oh,
that one, and it
fucking
remains
Pablo.
2-2. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball
I don't know
game.
why I keep swinging it.
Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Squirts away a little bit.
Look at this shit here, bro.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, squeezes it, and that is that. Back here in Cleveland, now it's the switch hitting outfield. Angel Martinez. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd.
This motherfucker.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing.
Hit the air left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's the Cleveland leadoff. Gabriel Arias. And that one misses up and in. Ball one. Foul ball there. Base hit and a run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did.
Yo, what's up, Mike?
You your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Makes the grab.
Playing baseball now.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
I want enough chips. Call it a career.
High fly ball on that one curling.
I want enough chips. Now I'm on the baseball winning chips, Mike. You fucking bum. Yeah, but it got boring. Everybody doing that meta shit, so we stopped playing for a while. I mean, my boys still run the league, but we all like Moody just won the last Super Bowl, and that was it. You know what I mean? We all waiting for the new man because we had got, you know, used to this fucking.
And it hits the fence.
We had started playing baseball.
He'll score.
We all had started playing baseball.